Welcome to bedroom video number 4. This is relationship video number 2, and we are getting more deeper into the relationship issue, which is so important to health and well-being and a long, happy life. Because people, they get into relationships for the wrong reasons. If you do that, you're stuck and screwed for a long time. All right, since this is a bedroom series, I want to start right off by saying the bedroom is one of the most healing rooms in the house. The kitchen is for supplying nourishment and energy. It's your fueling station. The bathroom is where you cleanse and get rid of the used fuel. That's just as important. Cleansing is sometimes more important than, the fueling. And the bedroom is your refueling of your rebuilding, your healing. Now, it's a very sacred place. And this is something that most people, they don't think about any of the real purpose of a bedroom. A bedroom is where you shut the world off. You forget the world. You go in there, no cell phone, no TV, stop watching TV in bed, stop listening to the outside world. The bedroom, that's a sanctuary where the world doesn't come in. It's you and only stuff that's sacred to you, and that should be the other half of you. It should be going inwards to your relationship and to each other. So there should be nothing in there, maybe soft music, but no TV, no cell phones, no movies, nothing from out there. There should be almost no electricity at all, except the electricity that you generate yourself together. And that also means shutting off the thoughts and the stresses. You don't talk about stress and the things that you're dealing with during the day. You don't talk about work. You don't talk about, things they're going to be doing tomorrow. This is outer space. You go in there and you shut off the world, and you focus on that person with you, and you go inwards together. And you're not two separate people in the world fighting the world. You become one.
That's the time that you come together,
right,
and make that connection, that so vital connection to your partner.
And you go inwards to yourself. It's a spiritual place. It's not just a place to sleep. It's not just a place to do the wild thing. It's a place to
refill emotionally.
It's like it's getting a massage. It's like you're relaxing. You forget the world. You float into outer space. You listen to soft music. You feel each other's heartbeats, and you are becoming not two separate people, but one. That's the whole point, is you melt together. You blend and become this cloud.
So soft spiritual music is okay.
Well,
that's what we had in the
Yeah. Something that makes you forget the world. It doesn't make you remember the hard-edged, nasty, out there, you're supposed to forget all that. This is a place you heal. Yes. And it's okay to have some wild music and wild fun, you know what I'm talking about. That's okay once in a while. For me, that's a daytime thing. Who says you only do it at night, by the way? That's another thing, is like the rip your clothes off and have some fun. That's a whole nother video.
Well, that's
some people say, how many times a week? For us, it's how many times a day. The point is that you have to connect and turn the world off. That's important. You forget the world. There should be a switch. You just flip the switch, and it's just suddenly, like in a movie, everything goes silent. Except you hear their voice and nothing else. That's it. It's just you two. And then for a little while, you regenerate, and then you flip the switch, and suddenly the world noise is back, and you have to fight the world and all that stuff. But the bedroom is at night, when you want to just drift on this cloud into. So I just wanted to say that, because since we're doing the bedroom series, people need to treat the bedroom, respect the bedroom for the sanctuary that it is intended to be. There should be nothing in there that reminds you of the chattery noise, the monkey mind that's going around in the world out there. and you just look in each other's eyes and see the sparkles, and you see the cosmos in each other's soul, and you melt and you become one, and then you drift off together into a cloud of bliss.
I really love it, and I think it's very important for me, as well as other women, when you are affectionate towards me during the day.
Of course.
I mean, do you know how that feeling is when you come and hug me, or you come and just say, hug?
Well, that's a given. That's any good relationship. We do this spontaneously. Sometimes I feel like, oh God, I just have to stop what I'm doing. I run across the house and I give her a hug.
And that means the world to me. I feel like
it's like spontaneous. And
it just feels so good to me.
And then I run back and keep working. It's like you don't do something because they expect it. I do it because they don't expect it. And I want to catch them off guard. I want to you.
And you might need a hug too. And
yeah.
I will always be there to oblige.
It's great to unexpectedly just spontaneously do it, like hug, kiss.
So,
yeah, or any kind of show of affection during the days, whenever possible, and then you just go back. It doesn't have to take like 4 seconds. Just bam, and then you're back to doing what you're doing. Just let them know, remind them that you're thinking about them, that you acknowledge them, that you didn't forget about them, And so,
like when I walk past you and I will stroke your back or something, and you go, oh, affection.
But that's teasing. You do that for us. Like I want her to stay and just keep doing it.
As a man, as my significant other, I will say some of the things that are very important to me that you do, and the way you are, that's important to me. I respect him so much, his work ethic, and it's so attractive. I don't like lazy guys. I have no use for lazy men. But he's hardworking. That is so, it's attractive. It's a turn on. You're kind and considerate towards me. That is a turn on as well. You think about me when we're not together. You come home and bring me the most warmest coat I've ever experienced from Express. What else do you do? There's so many. I can't think of it right now because I'm on the spot.
Speaking of Express, I don't know if I'm normal or weird or what, but I love to go shopping. Like I think part of me is a woman. I love to go to like BB and Express and all these places, and I love to I picture her in certain clothes, like fashion shoots and stuff. I guess because I'm kind of a fashion photographer kind of guy, but whatever I think she'll look good in, I like to buy it. I like to go. I enjoy shopping. I love going out and makeup and accessories and hair and clothes.
Putting it all together and making a shoot.
Yeah, it's part of filmmaking, photography. But I like to see her, like she's a work of art that should be displayed. I mean, that should be framed in a beautiful frame, and that's what clothes are to me.
That's another thing I love about you, the way you love me. Oh my God, you're so cute. The way he talks about me, I'm humble. I'm shy. I don't like all that talk, but in front of people. But it just is so beautiful.
But you are a work of art. She takes care of herself, and when somebody takes care of herself, people go, oh, beauty is superficial. It's just an exterior thing. You need to love me for who I am on the inside. Well, if you treat and respect your body the way you're supposed to with nature, this is what you look like. You look amazing. She's 50 and she looks amazing.
I think that's a turn on to both of us as well, the way we take care of ourselves. I look at his flat stomach and I'm like, wait, he's 50 what? And he's got a flat stomach. I admire and respect that.
If you eat the way nature intended, if you work your body the way it's supposed to, you naturally look good. And if you like what you see in the mirror, if you turn yourself on, then you're turning the other person on. If you don't like what you see in the mirror, if you don't turn yourself on seeing what you see, guess what? The other person's going to feel the same. So again, you got to treat yourself right first. And then the other person will automatically feel the same. Whatever you're feeling when you look at yourself, if you don't like what you see, they're probably going to be the same way. So it's important that you...
Not only for yourself, of course, that's the first priority, is to take care of yourself for you.
What you are on the outside is not superficial. What you are on the outside is a reflection of what's going on the inside. Not just physically, eating right and all that, but also emotionally. If you're a negative person, if you're just a whiner, a complainer, a negative person, that's going to show on the outside, and you're not going to be very attractive. You have to be clean and beautiful feeling on the inside in order for the outside to feel. I mean, yeah, people can cheat, on the outside by painting and plastic surgery and clothes, but you can tell something's just not right. But if somebody's treating themselves right on the inside and then just putting some nice stuff on the outside, it's a different feel, it's a different look, it's genuine, it's real, you just know it, you feel it. So, I mean, that's what's attractive to people, is if the inside and the outside is coming from a good place, and it's not junk. It's not like garbage with some nail polish on it. It shows, and that's what's attractive.
I like to make myself nice during the day, and put a little makeup on, make my hair nice, and put a nice clothes on for you. I'm sure you like that.
Of course.
I also, the nurturing part in me makes sure he's fed properly. I'm always feeding you a little too much. I like to take care of you sexually. Wait.
That's good.
And when I'm doing that for you, I'm also filling myself up with love and... Stop! You're so dirty-minded.
What's wrong with that? Yeah.
What else do I do? Oh, I don't try and nag him too much. Men do not like to be told what to do.
Neither do women.
Well, more so men. They are very simple. And, one of the things I try to not talk to him too much about, even though I know is the washing the hands. And, sometimes I'm like, do I want to cause a ripple here tonight in the relationship, or should I just not say anything? But he has been good about washing his hands lately because he knows how important it is to me. And that is a beautiful thing. Rather than me saying, he's probably going to groan if I ask him to wash his hands. How beautiful is it? I know she's going to ask me to wash my hands, so I'm just going to make her happy and wash my hands. And, we're always thinking how to accommodate the other person, and to not cause ripple effects, because I don't like to be in an unhappy relationship. There are some people out there that actually enjoy drama and arguing in a relationship. And I feel so sorry for those types of people, because that's not a happy life. When you're arguing like that, your cortisol levels are up and your stress levels are up. It doesn't make sense why somebody would choose unhappiness and stress, but they do. I don't want that.
There are people who are programmed from an early age. It starts with childhood, when a child hurts themselves and cries, and then the parents go, "Oh, you poor thing, oh." So they learn at a young age, if something bad happens to me, they pity me. And if they pity me, I get all this attention. Well, a lot of people never get out of that. And they're programmed their whole life that if they keep making situations where they purposely break their life somehow, and they think still as an adult that if they elicit pity from people, that they're going to get attention, and that there are a lot of relationships are like that, where people sabotage things to happen so the other person will feel sorry for them, give them pity. But that doesn't work. I'm sorry, but that backfires. Nobody wants to be a babysitter when they're an adult. Nobody wants to take care of people that are always wanting you to feel sorry for them, and they have all these moans and groans and like...
Well, you're in a relationship to be with somebody and enjoy life together, not to be a parent.
Exactly. Exactly. And now we're getting back to that thing about you got to prepare yourself. Get your act together. Fix all the problems before you meet somebody. Same thing. It all comes back to that. Fix yourself first. then go looking for somebody. No, don't even go looking for them, because you know what? If you fix yourself, they show up automatically. And we'll get into that in the next video.
Isn't that what birds in the wild do? They fluff up their feathers, they put the golds, with trinkets in their nest.
Yeah.
And they're getting themselves ready for, a mate.
Exactly.
Okay,
so that's just a little bit of relationship video number 2. Now we're going to get on to number 3 in a minute. So subscribe if you want to see the next one. Right there, the big red button. Click the bell symbol, which notifies you of the next video. And stay tuned, because we want to really have you have a great relationship. It's a really important part of life.
And it's really easy if you have the right person.
It is. Stay tuned, because we want you to have an amazing life. Thank you.